Hello! So as promised, here we're going to be looking at the styles again. So if you didn't see the previous video where we just quickly overviewed kind of what they do, go and check that video. There'll be a link on the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to look through the styles and we're just going to listen to the different styles that are going to be appropriate for this synth part that we have got playing. So just a quick overview. We have 3 synths playing here: lead mellow, plug stars, and lead mellow bass. So there's 2 and the bass is kept separate on one of them. And as you can see, they're grouped and sent to leads here. I have bypassed, let's just turn that off so there's no influence from that compressor. And we'll just look at this one that I've put in. There's clearly no compression happening at all here. So let's delve into this a little bit more. Let's make it a medium size. So we're on clean. Let's just turn the threshold up and get a nice reduction going. So you can hear straight away just by reducing that to, let's just go for 6 dB. It's kind of a standard I go for. You can hear some of the transients coming out there. It's a bit more bubbly. If we just bypass this, as you can hear there. Please excuse the flickering. I seem to have some sort of thing going on here where it's just constantly flickering and it's quite irritating, to be honest. But we're just going to get on with this. So you can hear that this is just bouncing away as it would. I've got a nice attack there. I've got a bit of look ahead on there. Well, I want to say a bit, quite a lot. And it's got a nice soft knee. So there you go. If we switch to vintage, now if you just turn up the headphones a little bit, it's best to hear this in the headphones. As soon as we switch to classic, we get a real warmth in the sound. So let's just turn it up a bit. Are you ready? Did you hear that like kind of deeper drop? There is like a really nice warmth below, like a nice little bit of harmonic kind of content added in there. If we just go back to clean and then just jump back to classic. 3, 2, 1. It's very subtle, but there's kind of more of an underlying feeling with the compression, and it's just a lot warmer. It's a nicer approach, and I do prefer the classic style, to be honest, out of all of them so far. Moving on to Opto, it tends to flatten the sound in my opinion. Now this is just me using my ears, not anything technical here. It seems to flatten. So if we just go back to clean, go to Opto, it kind of seems to work in the kind of more, I don't know, the upper mids in my opinion. You kind of lose that low end, but it's always got its place somewhere in the kind of compression world. Where for myself, I don't know at the moment, but as time goes on, I'm sure I'll find somewhere. Now, vocal we're going to skip because obviously these aren't vocals. Now, mastering, we do have 2 sounds here. Let's see how it works. So, just having a quick listen to that, I can't really tell much difference. It's probably going to be more... It's meant to be transparent, so I'm not going to really hear anything, but I imagine with the kind of more of a fuller mix, you're going to hear a kind of more of a dramatic difference. You're going to hear a lot more kind of nice swelling sounds and all the transients being pulled out and brought up to level nicely without it sounding compressed. So yeah, it sounds very similar, to be honest, to the kind of the clean preset to me. Let's look at the bus. Now, just in my headphones, I'm getting a lot more bass response. It's a lot more responsive on the actual, the attack there, which is quite nice. It's actually nice for, because this is like the gluing aspect. It does gel them nicely together actually in the headphones. Bearing in mind, if you're not hearing any of this and you haven't got headphones on, you're not going to hear much, but it's training your ears to hear subtle differences, because that's how compression works. It's got to be subtle, unless you're going for the kind of the full-on pumping effect sort of thing. Let's go to punch. Now you can definitely hear a difference there. It's really affecting the attack there. If we just go back to clean and then just jump into punch. 3, 2, 1. You can really see that gain reduction go below -9 there. If we go back to clean, it's staying below 9, so when we put that on punch, yeah, we're getting a nice kind of attack on there. So yeah, I can see that working on leads too. It depends on what you're going for. I can hear that on maybe snares and stuff like that, but we'll try that out in a future video. And finally, pumping, we know what this is going to be. Listen to how aggressive that is. It's killing the attack almost. That is crazy. So you can hear that to clean. You've got a bit of attack on there. It's bouncing, and then that's just like really aggressive. It's like it's kicking it down, keeping it down. So yeah, I can see that working on drums. That would be really good for getting really punchy kicks and snares. Yeah, it'll work very nicely. So that's a quick overview, really. That's as much as we need to hear. There's nothing else to show. Personally, from this video, I'm liking classic and I'm liking bus. Just based on leads, we will look into a few other settings at some point. We have to look into vocals and mastering properly. But personally, for leads, I would choose classic and bus. Bus being the glue, and classic being kind of being the more vintage and warm sounding. I like that one because it's got a lot of depth in there. There's an underlying sound. But again, try it for yourself. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, give me a like, send me a comment, tell me what you think, and subscribe if you want to see more videos, because there is more coming very, very, very soon. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.